Hi there, welcome today. This is Carmen with Mayco, and we are here today to talk about E-Z Strokes. E-Z Strokes is a Dunkin' product that we are currently manufacturing, and they are translucent underglazes. What makes these products special as translucent underglazes is that these products do not contain clay, whereas a traditional underglaze does contain clay. This opens up these products for a variety of applications. They can be used on greenware, they can be used on bisqueware, they can also be used on top of other glazes. So since they don't have that clay inside of the product, they will be absorbed into the glaze once it is fired. It's not going to cause any surface issues or anything like that. E-Z Strokes can be used at a variety of firing temperatures. We have cone 06, cone 6, and cone 10 results listed on our website. Keep in mind that when you're using these products at cone 6 and cone 10, some of them are going to be requiring a zinc-free clear to maintain the correct color. We have the E-Z Strokes that require zinc-free at cone 6 and cone 10 listed on the screen here. Another thing to keep in mind when firing these products to cone 6 and cone 10, although they are considered translucent underglazes, some of them do flux a little bit when they're fired at this hotter temperature. So we do not recommend putting them on the bottom of your pieces or anything like that. We would recommend keeping them anywhere that's not going to stick to something else, because that is a possibility. Here we have a sample that I had made, and then we've also have these tiles right over here. So looking at this here, as well as these tiles, this is all one coat application. So you can see how lovely and vibrant these colors get with simply one coat. You're welcome to build up additional thin coats to create more color saturation, but we do not recommend applying full strength coverage, all over coverage, because it can possibly create surface issues. So in addition to these lovely brush stroke samples, E-Z Strokes can be used in a variety of techniques. You can use them for airbrushing, watercolor, stippling, sponging, and lots of other techniques that we have available on our website. All right, so let's do a little bit of glazing with these. I'd love to showcase how you can do different brush strokes, as well as how easy they work when you're applying those brush strokes. So since these products don't contain clay like other underglazes do, they brush so nice and fluid, and they're really, really fun to use. So here I've got my lovely palette. I've got a variety of brushes that I'll be using today. So I have a number 8 round, a number 6 script liner, so both of these are those, and then I have a mini liner right here. So this is the 110 mini liner. These are all Mayco brushes that we manufacture. So let's take a look at these jars here. So looking at these here, you can see clearly they have Dunkin' labels. So when you're shopping for these, make sure you look out for those labels here. These all come in 1 ounce sizes, which is wonderful for sampling a variety of colors. And honestly, these last a really long time because you only need 1 coat and they brush on really smooth, really easily. It doesn't build up or anything like that. So they go pretty far. So let's get a couple of colors going on here. A little bit of blue turquoise. I've got the royal blue green, a little bit of chartreuse, and then I'll get the black in a second. If you notice here, these E-Z Strokes are nice and thin straight out of the jar. Some of the colors can be a little bit thicker when you first dispense them, and in those instances, you're going to need to put a couple of drops of thin and shade in there, mix it in really well until you have this nice, more fluid consistency. So when I'm working with brush strokes, usually what I'll do is I'll just fully load my brush with the lighter color, and then I'll just add a little bit of the darker color and start applying my brush strokes here. So I'm just gonna push in to my brush, pull back, twist and lift to end with that point. And we'll go ahead and do a couple more of these. working in the darker color more and more as I move down my piece. And then I'll just do a couple of small ones over on this side. So then next I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of lining on it. So here I'm using the Cobalt Jet Black. There are two black E-Z Stroke products that you can use. I prefer to use the Cobalt Jet Black because you don't need to use a zinc-free clear glaze with it. The other black will turn brown if you use a zinc bearing clear. So just keep that in mind. If you have zinc-free in your studio, it's no problem to use either one. So I like to condition my brush with a little bit of water, pull that through the product I'm gonna be lining with, and then I'll go ahead and start doing my lines. So you can see how nice and smooth this brush is on here. I think with a lot of different products, I need to either mix lots of water into the product, or I can only just do really small brush strokes with them before I kind of run out of product in my brush. But these, they move really nicely. Here are some lovely samples created by one of our designers, Tim McPherson. You can see how delicate and lovely the colors are on both of them, and this great detail that he could achieve by using these products. And because he's a very skilled artist, but that as well. So I think that's all that I have for you guys today regarding our E-Z Stroke glazes. Just keep in mind, check out all the information we have available on our website. We have that cone 06, cone 6, and cone 10 samples. And our E-Z Stroke samples, you can also search E-Z Strokes in our project gallery to find a variety of application techniques for these products. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and as always, make it Mayco.